Hey, Rock Loves, Lily SiXx of Rock Rage Radio on the phone with the guys from the new metal groove band out of Wisconsin, Abaddons End. How are you guys today?
Doing well. Awesome.
Great. So, one at a time, let's go around and do some introductions with your name and what your role is in the band.
My name's Steve Sugden. I'm bass player.
Hi, I'm Rex. I'm the vocalist.
Taylor, I play guitar.
And Kyle, I'm the drummer.
All right, awesome. So there are listeners who are familiar with Abaddons End, but for those who are not, why don't you give me a little information on the band? How did it all get started?
Well, Kyle, this is Rex speaking. Kyle and Steve were, former members of the band called Shaman Spell. After that fell apart, they decided to keep on going, and they started this group with another guy from their previous project, Chemical Weapon. And then it just gradually moved on. They found me after I sent them a video of me singing Them Bones in a cover band at a bar. We ended up writing the material and recording it in 6 months in Josh's home studio. Since then, Josh has left the band, and we've hired Taylor. Taylor's our newest member.
Hey, Taylor.
Awesome.
So, yeah, Kyle and Steve pretty much met me in the Pizza Hut parking lot 3 blocks from my house, and they're like, "Hey, you the guy?"
What is? That's very shady, huh?
We like being shady.
Yeah, keep him on his feet.
Nice. So how long have you guys been together?
Well, me and Kyle have been together 30 years.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Absolutely.
Doing different projects, yeah.
This band here, we've been together, I would say, a good 4 years.
Okay, cool.
This is Kyle, by the way. 4 years.
Awesome. So where does the name come from?
Well, it comes from the book of Revelations 9:11. It's pretty much a prophecy of the end of times.
Very cool. That's what I thought. I just wanted to make sure it didn't, because every time I think it means something, it never does. So I'm usually wrong on that. So each of you, I'd like you to answer that this question. Who do you think are your biggest musical influences?
Well, this is Steve, bass player. I'd have to say my dad.
Very cool.
Eddie Van Halen, love the guy. That's about who it would be.
Cool.
This is Rex speaking. I'd say my 2 biggest influences are probably Ozzy and Marilyn Manson.
Oh, wow. Cool. 2 different kind of music.
Yeah.
This is Taylor. Probably, as far as guitar goes, it's probably Jerry Cantrell,
Nice.
Zach Wilde, and Dimebag
Nice.
are probably the 3 guys responsible for getting me into playing. But then, as far as my style goes, I also like a lot of the more extreme metal guitar players like Trey from Morbid Angel, or Pat from Cannibal Corpse, or Eric from Morbid Angel and Hate Eternal. Those guys put out a lot of really cool sounding stuff.
Very nice. So you have a mix there too.
What's that?
You have a mix there too, which is pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. Yes. Now, this is Kyle, the drummer. I guess, I like all kinds of music. So, to put a name on a musician or a band or anything, I just listen to everything I can. I just love music. So, Ray from Korn, man, he's a good drummer,
Yeah.
I pretty much look up to him, and Slipknot drummer, pretty good drummer there. So it's kind of a mixture in there.
Yeah. So you guys have a very well-rounded mix of influences. So it's probably why I like your stuff. So that's why it works for me.
Thanks, Lily.
So
We just did a show Saturday night with Mark Rizzo, formerly of Soulfly.
yeah, that's very cool. I did see that you guys had that show. Unfortunately, I'm a little far away, but hopefully I can make it out sometime.
Yeah, we're going to try to get out your way, too, so.
Cool. Yeah, so I've been spinning your songs for a hot second with Rock Rage Radio, but you do have some new stuff coming up soon. Do you want to talk a little bit about that?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead whenever.
We're releasing here shortly, which you have, and you have the permission to play it. Them Bastards is the name of the song. Our the record company's going to be dropping it here probably 3 weeks, we're thinking.
Very cool.
It's the vocals were actually formed in my garage. I have a room, a second man cave I have, and Rex here wrote the lyrics in my garage as we were sitting there last winter at 30 below 0 weather. So,
no thanks.
And it turned out really well.
So you recorded in your quote-unquote man cave?
Well, no, we didn't record
Oh,
there,
okay.
but
You
wrote the lyrics there.
You wrote the lyrics there. Okay. Very cool. So where can we find, obviously not the current song that's coming out, but any of your music so my listeners know where to get it?
Right now, we have some stuff on YouTube. We have it on Spotify. Pretty much any of the major music outlets, iTunes, DistroKid, CD Baby helps us with the rest of our stuff. All the major platforms. I just recently was looking at Tidal Music and found us on there as well. So we're reaching pretty far and wide. Just about every music platform that there is out there, you can find us on.
Very cool. So easy enough. And do you have like physical copies of the music at all, or is it just streaming right now?
Yeah, we sold out of our self-produced EP within 2 weeks.
Oh, well, lucky you.
we're going to be doing a rerun.
Yeah.
And we're going to add the new song onto it here shortly.
Very cool. Yeah, because I'm old school like that. I like to have the physical copy, so I know there are other people like that too.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
And do you have other merches available as well?
We have T-shirts, can coolers, some stickers, guitar picks. Well, thank you for the guitar picks, by the way.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I don't play, but, I like having merch of my own.
Oh, yeah. We're working on some other merch ideas at the time. We're just kind of waiting to put it out there. We're going to plan and release some new merch with our new EP when we put it out here soon. That will have, we're going to do a re-release of the tracks that we already have that have been remastered and remixed by Matt LaPlante from Mad Town Mix Studio. So that's really, it's really a cut above of what we were able to do on our own. So we're just getting that out, and that should be out soon.
Very cool. And for all of that sort of thing, is that only available at shows, or is there a website, or do people just contact you for the merchandise? And
yeah, we're currently working on building our website, and it will feature a web store.
Okay.
Right now, if people want to order merchandise from us, they can contact our Facebook page or our email address, which would be info@abaddonsend.com. So, yeah, all future things will be posted. We also have Patreon.
Okay,
things
great.
will be given out through there as well.
All right, awesome. So we were talking a little bit about how you had a show on Saturday, and I sort of cut you off a little bit there. Do you plan on coming out this way or touring any further out than your area?
Yes, we are. Right now we're in the middle of kind of maneuvering around how we're going to do it and where we're actually going to be going. We're going to probably try to get down towards Florida.
Okay.
We've got some interest down there. We thought on our way down through that way we could swing over your way. And we have some friends that are in Philadelphia that want us to come down and play a couple clubs there. So
very cool, yeah. I would like
and
that.
then we're headed August. Hopefully, like in August, we already been asked to come. We're going to be headed for LA, Whiskey A Go Go, and then we're going to be going into Vegas for a couple shows. We're with the new record label. We're kind of setting things up right here, so we're taking our time to make sure everything's where it's supposed to be.
Oh yeah, absolutely, totally get that. And do you want to? Are there any shows coming up soon that you want to talk about?
Right now, we have a show that's coming up on March 5th. We're doing a meet and greet before that, kind of in our local community. It would be a 3 to 4 hour event.
Very cool.
We do the meet and greet, and then we play our set. That would be at the Phoenix Center in Richland Center, Wisconsin.
Very nice. And you said that was March 5th?
Yep.
Okay, cool. And so the next question is a question I like to ask everyone that I interview, and it's kind of a fun one, but if you could share the stage with any musician, dead or alive, who would it be?
Red, you first.
Caleb.
I would say definitely Ozzy. I mean, he's my hero in every sense of the manner. You know, all the artists that I grew up listening to have had a profound effect on not only the way that I play and write music, but the way that I live my life. You know, down to like even my ideologies.
Okay.
You know, I've been influenced and molded by the artists that are around me.
Very cool.
Go ahead, Taylor.
Let's see. I'd say I'd like to share the stage with Lane Staley.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, they were just such like a huge part of me, discovering music and kind of getting into music and kind of, finding something that, for the first time you're like, oh my God, like this is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
This is Kyle. I would like to, share the stage with Buddy Rich. That would be really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. What an awesome drummer, Yeah, that's probably about it for me.
I guess this is Steve.
Okay.
I guess, I'm a big fan of Eddie Van Halen. I guess I'd want to be on stage with him. I always admired how much fun he had.
Yeah.
With what he did, and that's how I enjoy when I play, just the funness of it all.
Are you all smiles too when you play?
Well, they say I look mad all the time, but I think I'm smiling, damn it.
In your own mind, you're smiling.
Yes, I'm smiling a lot.
All right, awesome, guys. Listeners, be sure to check out Abaddons End. They have got something powerful for you, and we do anticipate the new release coming out soon. You won't be disappointed in any of the music, and I do play it on Rock Rage Radio often. But thank you so much, guys, for being on the show. It was a pleasure speaking to you.
Absolutely. Thank you, Lily. Hey, quick shout out to Phil Taylor, our manager, and Rock Solid Talent Entertainment, our record label.